Kia ora. I thought I'd make a little short video just to go with the last radio show. So my last radio show focused on recent New Zealand 7-inch releases, and I'm just going to highlight a few that I featured on that show that I think are worthy of note. First up, two from a Swedish label, New Zealand releases on a Swedish label, Edici del Boron. I may have the pronunciation of that, probably have that wrong. First up, Maxine Funk. I may have the pronunciation of that wrong as well. It's Funke. This is a 4-track 7-inch from her. She's got a full-length album coming out as well soon on an American label, Feeding Tube, which I'm looking forward to. Her first two 12-inch album releases on vinyl, highly sought after and very costly. This little insert there. And this one is called, I think it's called Eternity, and yeah, really nice kind of indie lo-fi folk from Maxine Funk, who hails from Torrey Mouth, just south of Dunedin. And these are really nicely done on this label. They do limited edition releases, and their artwork, normally, I don't know if you can see that, but that's kind of like a postcard glued onto the front of the sleeve. On the same label, and also recently out from them, the Dead Sea, a couple of tracks from them, again with some artwork. I'm not sure who that artwork is by, it's not credited on here, it may be online. Here's the insert. On the outbreak of civil war, and Good Consul is punished. So apparently the Dead Sea are recording an album, and this is from the same track, the same sessions rather, that the album comes from. So just kind of instrumental, noisy, improvised experimentation from the Dead Sea. Great stuff. I don't know if you can see this, but the labels have a little hand stamped the artist's name there, which is nice. From Wellington, Unsanitary Napkin. This is Orgasmic Capitalism, new 12-inch from the new 7-inch from them. This is great, in-your-face, political punk. So, yep, you've got the lyrics on the inside here. What else we got here? We've got a little poster, fold-out poster that comes with the 7-inch as well. And it is on this great green vinyl. This is great stuff. They put out an album last year, but yeah, I really love this 7-inch. It is, what do you got? 6-track 7-inch, 33 RPM, I believe. Yeah, like I say, political punk. Really great. A couple from an Australian label, a Melbourne-based label, who are releasing New Zealand music. There was an album that came out last year, maybe the year before, from Centre Negative. It was a cassette release that then got released on vinyl through Melted Ice Cream, the Canterbury label, and they sent the guy from Centre Negative is now in Melbourne. He's recording there, and he's put out two 7-inches so far, and promising to put out more weird New Zealand music. So first up is Kraus and Centre Negative, a collaboration between those two experimental improvisational artists. The label's called Spick and Span. This has got, you've got on here, you've got Horse's Dream and 70 AD. And then on the same label, featuring the dude from Centre Negative, is Bloody Hell. So apparently that's a 5-piece made up of 3 New Zealanders and 2 Australians. It's kind of a, I suppose, kind of a, what is it? It's kind of alternative, quirky kind of stuff with a kind of political bent. Drone Pilots Union, My Boss Ross, basically 1991, basically lamenting the plight of the working man, I would say. Great stuff. And it actually came when I got that, was a nice little hand-typed note, which was signed off, "Tell your friends and join your union." And we've got here, this is Pumice Platelets, latest release on American label Soft Abuse, a 3-track EP from Stefan Neville, and also featuring here Jade Farley joining on violin and keyboard on 1 track. It's a concept EP of in a way, platelets, referring to the component of blood, so hemochromatosis, which is a blood disease affecting platelets. Hemochromatosis being a plate, real blood is cheaper than fake blood. It's more realistic too, which I think refers perhaps to health issues that Stefan faces, but amazing artwork on there. Great release. And the last one, which I didn't play on the radio show because it came just after I'd recorded that, is a new 7-inch from 112 Records. This is from Helliu Picasso's, so the first release from them for I don't know how long, and only the second vinyl release from them. They did put out a 7-inch back in the day as well. They revisit one of their earlier songs. This is the Black Spade Picasso Core but community version, and the A side Voices of One. And the Voices of One is extraordinary. It's kind of like a prison chant. It wouldn't sound out of place on the Oh Brother Where Art Thou soundtrack, but it's just kind of real down and dirty. And yeah, nice release on 112 Records with hand printed sleeves, and they've done a nice job on that, and great to see the Picasso's back and releasing stuff on vinyl. So yeah, there's a heap more. Check out the radio show for recent 7-inch releases, but I just wanted to highlight those. Cheers, thanks for watching. Oh, by the way, yeah, check out facebook.com/countingthebeat. All the podcasts and videos and stuff are there. Cheers.